jellyfish. You're a small, round creature with a body that seems to be very fragile. And guess what? In Arknights, there is also a jellyfish. It goes by the name of Whisperain. She's probably the most fragile operator aboard the Rhodes Island landship. Her body is so weak that according to Whisperain, even a bad fever could cost her her life. Now imagine what COVID would do to her. The reason behind her frail body is unknown, but reading further into her files reveals some interesting information. First is her ability to start a new life. No, I mean literally, because Whisperain's design is based on the immortal jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii. And it's reflected in one of her voice lines that when Whisperain dies, she is born anew but loses her memory. This ability is the main reason why she avoids interacting with operators around her. But immortality aside, how good is Whisperain as a medic, and should you build her? Whisperain is a 5-star therapist medic specialized in providing resistance status, which reduces the duration of abnormal states, such as cold, freeze, and stun. Not all stages inflict these abnormal states, therefore therapist medics in general have less usage than single target medics and AoE medics, unless therapist medics are the only ones you have. But when the situation calls for it, these guys can be a lifesaver. The healing range of therapist medics are larger than other medics. However, the healing amount on the further targets is reduced to 80%. It may seem like a lot of Whisperain's healing power is lost, but from my experience, I never had an issue with it, at least not yet. Whisperain's attack is relatively high, and she has the second highest attack in her archetype. It also compensates well with her relatively slow attack interval of 2.85 seconds. Whisperain's talent, Tower of Life, is one of the main reasons why she is a great medic to have. Operators with status resistance within Whisperain's range will restore HP over time equal to 6% of her attack, or 7% if Whisperain is pot 5. The talent is not affected by Whisperain's trait, therefore no matter where her targets are, they will receive the same amount of HP recovery. Since both of Whisperain's skills grant you status resistance, your operators will always have this buff as long as they are in range. Also note that operators that have the ability to grant resistance also benefit from Whisperain's talent. To put it simply, Whisperain's skill 1, Oriented Diagnosis, is like Blue Poison's first skill, but in reverse. Each attack charges the skill, and when it's full, Whisperain's next heal increases by 120% of her attack. On top of that, Whisperain can heal an additional target and grants both of them status resistance for 4 seconds. This skill is great for short battles where the resistance status is needed quickly, but it kinda lacks in consistency. At level 7, skill 1 heals for 638 HP per attack, assuming these conditions. That is quite a lot of HP, and that's just from the skill, not including the healing from her talent. Skill 2, Pain Suppression, reduces Whisperain's attack interval, improves the healing from her talent, and gives resistance status to operators healed by her. This skill has an infinite duration and will definitely provide you with consistent healing and resistance effect. The short attack interval allows Whisperain to grant resistance effect and heal with her talent more often. When comparing how much Whisperain heals per attack including her talent, Skill 1 heals 745 HP per attack, assuming Whisperain is at an ideal condition and fully built. Skill 2 however only heals for 638 HP per attack, but with the reduced attack interval, Whisperain heals more HP in a given time than Skill 1. The one and only downside of this skill is its very long charging time. It takes about a minute to reach full bar, and if you're in stages with these things, it will be one of the most painful and annoying 1 minute you will experience while playing Arknights. Don't be discouraged though, because the long charging time can be solved easily with some battery operators. Liskarm, Whisperain, Telopsis are good choices, and I have a video for both medics, so why not check it out after this video. So which of the two skills should you upgrade to M3? In my opinion, skill 2 offers more bang for your buck, because at Mastery 3, it greatly boosts the healing from Whisperain's talent. As I previously mentioned, skill 2 has a better healing capacity and does it more frequently. Whisperain's module is nothing special. She gains a resistant status and becomes less likely to be targeted, which is great as it gives her better survivability. Upgrading the module also improves Whisperain's talent healing. Module level 3 increases Whisperain's healing to 10%, and that indirectly improves her skills as well. Especially for skill 2, Whisperain's talent heals for 20% of her attack. So I would consider getting those upgrades to maximize Whisperain's healing capabilities. So to answer the question, should you build Whisperain? Yes! Whisperain is a very worthwhile medic, perhaps one of the best 5-star therapist medic. She's really great in stages where freezing and cold is a major problem. In addition to that, skill 2 is Whisperain's best skill, all thanks to its consistency and the healing amount per attack. I am aware that most players will have Lungmen from Stultifera Navis, and admittedly, he is much better in every way, but that is a discussion for another time. I want our elegant jellyfish to be in the spotlight, and are you seriously saying no to those juicy thighs?